Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. Today we bring you a practice match between Essendon and Collingwood. There aren't any points on the line today, but these two teams will still be going hard at each other as they trial new setups, structures and combinations. And here come the visitors. Alongside Kelly Underwood. Hello. Saturday afternoon footy is... underway. Cutting wins the first ruck contest. Prasparkas. Van der Heuvel takes the hand pass. Penetrating ball. Clark had her name written all over it.
These half chances can often be the difference.
We know she's a quality finisher, and that is more evidence.
Well, there aren't many players you back from there, but she is one of them.
The Bombers have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Barber showing her skills. Doonan. She put herself in the line of fire. Kane. She stopped in her tracks. Barber. She's completely shanked it.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Good kick. Clark couldn't quite. They've put themselves under pressure. Benici chops it off. That's a bruising tackle. The umpire will have it. Cutting, palmed it down beautifully. Barber. Some indirect ball movement here. Doonan. Attracted a crowd. Just had to get it out. Butler had some assistance. Casey. Takes a bounce. Slicer. Under pressure. They've coughed it up. Closed her down. She will work all day. No easy exit. Bannister. It's a tough game. Manages to get off a handball. Clark goes for goal, flirts with the post.
The Pies are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Bombers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Barber slaps it out. Benici. They'll need to limit her influence. She's wrapped up. Barnett heads goalward and she's off target.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Goes long from the kick in. Leaves it behind. Davey runs onto it. Solid tackle. Prasparkas to no one in particular. Sets a task for the forwards. Second effort needed. Alexander with half a chance. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Cutting wins the tap. Prasparkas. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Can. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Barnett. Good hands. Benici throws it on the boot. Bannister tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Heads long towards goal. She's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Well, that was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Away she goes. Brown to bring it back in. Slisher loves these situations. Takes on the responsibility, just needs to finish, and finish she does.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Pies have closed to within 4 points. Cutting, punches it out of the ruck. Can, Davey, under pressure. Long ball in. Frederick, strong grab.
This deserves a goal.
That looks online. It is online. They've hit the front.
On the board with her first, that'll boost her confidence.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Cutting, gets her hand to it. Doonan, she's been busy so far. Casey with the big fist. Vaught, it's a desperate tackle. Well played, her vision was excellent. She's going for home, and why wouldn't she with a finish like that?
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Bombers have steadied after they were challenged. Cutting, wins it out of the centre. Doonan cops some unwanted attention. So ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Great ruck work. Lays it off. Clark. Kane. It's one for the high flyers. Too good. Gets to the front spot.
She's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Two in a row if she gets it, and she does.
She might just be in for a big day.
Quarter time here, a great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Daniel Harford is down on the boundary. Harf, what have you got for us?
The Bombers have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Thanks for those observations, Harf, as we get back underway. Barber with the tap. Doonan. That's almost worth a kick. Kane looking to extend this margin. Punched away. Clark. Desperate defence. Cutting into the action again already. Barber. She is everywhere at the moment. Good disciplined defence. Casey. Goes long. Rowe. Was she held without it? Wuchner gets to it first. She's caught. Cutting. They cannot keep her quiet. Defence 101 there. Too good. Gives some ground with the handball. Clark. She's got it.
So often she provides great energy for them up front, and she's done it again.
The Bombers are imposing their will on this contest. Cutting has had her measure today. Met solidly. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Cutting wins it. G. Oh, good tackle. Jacques in the right spot. She'll be sore tomorrow. Alexander. They've worked it well. Livingston popped up out of nowhere. Slisher. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. G. The Pies have been caught napping.
Can she deliver? You back her more often than not.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
The Bombers going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Cutting wins the tap. How will the umpires see this? Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Punched clear. Van der Heuvel onto it. She's besieged. Jacques. G. Brown navigated the traffic. Kane. You can see their confidence growing. Thumped away and out of play.
Daniel, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Bombers have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Rucks go at it. Can leading from the front. Barber, slicer. Normally delivers. No one can mark. Bannister gathers the loose ball. Can she hit a target? Slicer at half back cuts them off. Searching kick. Barnett. They're moving the football quickly. Oh, what about that for a mark? The Bombers playing like winners. Wuchner. They're looking for the knockout blow. Brazel got a fist in. Kane. She's been dispossessed. Barber only knows one way. Brown. This will be another one. They can do no wrong.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Bombers are really taking it to them today. Cutting is giving her a bit of a bath. They've got a good understanding, those two. Couldn't burst through. Can. Porter. Can she be the fire starter? Strong grab. Takes a beauty.
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
She's a good set shot and she's buried that one.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Pies haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Cutting has been dominant in the ruck. Can. She's drawn a crowd. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Kane dishes it off. Jacques, what can she do with it? Kicks inside the forward 50. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Time for some more insights from half on the boundary.
The Bombers are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they would have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponents to get back into this match.
Couldn't agree more, Half. Thanks for that. Cutting with a deft tap. Kane. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Porter running in support. Gives the handball away. Marshall. Desperate to win it back. Terrific forward pressure.
Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot. She hasn't got her name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They badly need a goal, and she delivers.
They've got to find a way to get her into the game. We know how damaging she can be.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Cutting, gets her hand to it. Kane, absorbing the pressure. Jacques. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Cutting, showing her skills. G. They'll be sore in the morning. Vott. Brown. Good looking kick. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
For number 4.
Drop punt, and she has put it away.
They produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Bombers really needed that goal just to settle things down. Cutting, wins the tap. Can, trying to find a pathway through. Going for territory. Who's front and centre? Frederick, hunting the footy. Boot to ball just in time. Brazzali, that's disappointing play. Good thinking and good execution too. Ignoring the corridor for now, Prasparkas. The Bombers are bringing great energy. Porter cuts them off at half back. Into the middle with the kick. That's one for the highlights reel. I've liked her game today. Porter belts it clear. Van der Heuvel, clever handball. Bannister, they're playing with purpose and composure. Slicer went bang. Casey made the footy hers. Rowe. Great vision there. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
Tries to take them on and loses.
That's skillful. Alexander on a lead. Not a lot of space to work in. Clark, always dangerous inside 50. It's a goal.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and she's certainly one of those.
The Bombers will be hard to stop now. Cutting, palmed it down beautifully. Clark, Wuchner under the gun. Gets her kick despite the heat. Porter clears the area. Prasparkas. She just keeps racking up disposals. Too good. Had her name written all over it.
Going at her second.
She doesn't miss many of these, and she hasn't missed that one.
There's a clear golfing class, and this match is in danger of fizzling out.
The Pies haven't been able to respond. They're in trouble. Cutting, gets her hand to it. Rowe is there in the clinches. Might be time for one more score here. Gives it everything. Gamble. The Bombers under great pressure.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The defence is disorganised. James drops into the hole and marks.
The Pies with a late chance.
They like it behind the goals. She's got it.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great football, but they're not out of this.
Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, the other certainly below their best. What's happening down there, Half?
The Pies have the job ahead of them. They're going to need to get on top in clearances and contested ball if they're to have any chance. There's not much to suggest they can pinch this, but football throws up some strange things sometimes.
I'm inclined to agree. Thanks, Half. Jacques. G. That's a turnover. Good penetration on the kick. Fowler. It's a desperate tackle. Van Dijk is calm in a crisis. Cutting is hard to beat one-on-one. G can run and carry. Doonan, Clark, they're building something dangerous here. Brown gets to the front spot. Can she find a teammate? Slicer, she's under close attention. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
What are your thoughts, Daniel?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Great ruck work. Brown. It's a tough game. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Cutting with the tap. G fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position.
The Bombers have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Jacques absorbs the pressure, going for her first. Porter taking no chances.
She's taken a risk there.
Slicer to bring it back in. Brown. Who's at home? That's wasteful. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Quality delivery by foot. Not a lot of positives today. The Pies have got out of jail. And they're away. Brazzali. This is much better. Allen seizes the moment. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Brazzali. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Davey can get it and go. The Pies haven't thrown the towel in. Morris Dalton. She's wrapped up.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
A chance to clear now. Uses the body well. What a game she's having. Doonan has a vice-like grip. That's an aggressive handball. Cutting. What she got on offer. Livingston can't afford to panic. There's an argument for a free kick there. Barber with the tap. Brazzali. It's a hot footy. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Cutting has had her measure today. Doonan going at her first, and she's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It hurts you on the scoreboard.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Cutting gets her hand to it. Clark cops some unwanted attention. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Barber got her palm to it. Davey. I don't think she meant to smother it. Walker. Bannister. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Cutting. Terrific tackle. Jacques. This deserves a goal. Slisher has been a shining light. Dangerous place to turn it over. Brown bends it around the body. That's on target and through it goes.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Bombers go on their merry way. Cutting got her palm to it. Benici needing support. Almost an accidental intercept. Wuchner in the centre square. Can they find a late goal? Walker with some time can set them up. Brown. Hand pass cut off. Slisher. She'll be sore tomorrow. Davey. She might have thought about hand passing. Closed her down. They are still cracking in hard deep into this game. The Bombers come away with the win. Too strong, too tough, and too good. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.